Hello YouTube, this is Thongger, and today I have some blah 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 blah. Hello YouTube, this is Thongger, and today I'm bringing you something special. I know I've been gone for a long time. I've been very busy. I've been down with flu. I just got new puppies, and I've been seeing friends here and there. So I really haven't had time to play much Dawn of War 2 Retribution, and I haven't had time to cast too many videos. And YouTube's been annoying and having me wait 200 or so minutes to upload a simple video has been very frustrating, very annoying. So hopefully this video will work out just fine. Anyway, this is a game sent to me by one of my new subscribers, Kanan. He sent me this game. It's a 3v3 game on the Argus Desert Gate. Let's just have a look at the Argus Desert Gate for those of you who aren't familiar with it. Alright, so anyway, we have what have we here? Why can't I move? I'm stuck. Okay, I can move now. Anyway, we have each team has a victory point like near-ish to it, and the central lane has 2 victory points and 1 power node and a majority and 3 requisition points. The bottom lane has 3 power nodes, 2 rec points, and the top alley has 2 power nodes, 2 rec points, and 1 victory point. So if my experience is anything to go by, the top and the bottom lanes will have very fierce fighting throughout, but as the game progresses on and as power becomes less important and the game boils down to victory points, then it will mainly boil down to both teams slugging it out on the middle and top alleys. Anyway, let's have a look at the teams here. On the blue team we have Bring the Pain playing as the Red Orcs. He is playing as a Warboss and has Captain Blood Flag over here, and he's going for a shooter boy right off the bat. Then in the middle we have Dark Hannibal playing as the black and gold Space Marines. He has the Techmarine, very useful for defense games, especially in the late game. A turret can really make the difference between a unit capping a point or not. And down at the bottom we have Kanan Mr. 16, who was the fine fellow who sent me this video. He is playing as the Lord General of the Imperial Guard. Now let's look at the red team. We have CuRReLi, who is playing as the red and white Eldar. He has the Warpspider Exarch. And we have Bigdaddy over here playing as the dark red Chaos Space Marines. He has the Chaos Sorcerer, very striking a pose over there for the win. And sorry, still a little bit sick here. And we have Sergyna, I don't know, playing as the Black Legion. He has this smelly, ugly, disgusting Chaos Plague Champion. So anyway, let's kick things off right here. So anyway, players sort of still standing around here, and we're off. So we have Shooter Boys being put up by Bring the Pain. We have Tactical Marines being put up by Dark Hannibal, Guardsman Infantry Squad by Kanan, Guardians by CuRReLi, Chaos Space Marines by Bigdaddy, and Chaos Space Marines by the Plague Champion here. So a little bit of lag going on for some of the players here, but shouldn't be much of a... Oh my, that Warboss just completely took out that poor little truck over there. But he's the Warboss. He doesn't care. He doesn't really care about anything. He's just gonna go walk through everything he comes across. So then we just have both teams heading for the victory points and power nodes straight off the bat. The red team, we have Bigdaddy here. He's not going for this red point. His Chaos Sorcerer is going straight for the central power node, while Dark Hannibal just inches his way up. We do have some of the players complaining about lag. I am lagging a bit here as well. Yeah. Some people are saying that Dark Hannibal is the cause of the lag over here. This isn't helping my already skipping frame rates, but hopefully it won't be too awful. So anyway, we have some... my frame is dipping. Anyway, we just have some initial skirmishing going on between Dark Hannibal and Bigdaddy going on over here. Chaos Tacticals forcing their way forward. Really nothing much that these scouts can do, so they're gonna have to get out of there before they take too much damage. Meanwhile, on the north side, we have the Orc shooters engaging it with a firefight with these Chaos Space Marines. I don't think that's a fight the Chaos shooters can really win, so the Warboss is gonna plow right in there. These Chaos Heretics is stuck in worship right now. Really could be doing some meleeing right now. They are suppressing this Warboss and doing a nice bit of damage, but getting a little bit focus fire down, so they are kiting away and entering worship again. I'm not sure I want to be worshipping when there's a crowd of orcs charging in over here. The tactical marines getting some sweet fight on the Warboss and causing some damage. Meanwhile, we do have a lot heavy action going on the south with the Imperial Guard, just slugging it out with the Eldar player over here. These Guardians are a bit low on hit points. They really need to watch out for a War Storm, otherwise they could get a squad wipe here. They are down to 30 hit points and they just get out there. This Sentinel has to be careful. Cannon has to be careful with the Sentinel over here, otherwise those Banshees will rip up the Sentinel. Those Guardsmen now are in big trouble. Those Guardsmen do have to get out there before the Banshees rip them out, and they do retreat, but they do have good covering fire from these Guardsmen over here, so that's helping them out a wee bit over there. Meanwhile, lots of heavy action in the center with Bigdaddy using his Chaos Heretics to cloak his Chaos Marines for the moment. We do have Dark Hannibal setting out a turret over here. If you can get it up, that will be a good thing, but the Techmarine is taking a bit of damage over here. I think he may be able to get that turret up in time, but he's gonna have to be a little bit careful. He's taking a lot of damage. Oh no, yes, he does get it up, but he goes down exactly the second after. Now these heretics are cloaking and giving these Chaos Space Marines the cover they need, but the Orc player, Bring the Pain, has indeed brought the pain to the Plague Marine, and it seems Sergyna has lost his Chaos Heretics. I did say earlier that it was dangerous having his Chaos Heretics worshipping while that Warboss was slugging on, but now the Warboss has gone down. I think a bit of a microlapse over here, but Bring the Pain does have control of the top for the moment. You know, this turret is not really... It's sort of getting a bit outflanked over here. We do have double Chaos Tax swinging around, and there's precious little this Scout squad can do to keep them away from the from this turret. But the Orc player is coming down to give support, to lend some support to the turret over here. These Chaos Space Marines are really causing some damage. These Scouts are gonna have to be careful, otherwise they're gonna start dropping like flies over here. These Scouts do not get out there, so the Scouts go down. Really unfortunate over there. So we do have starting units getting lost on both sides over here, but now it seems Bigdaddy is gonna wisely retreat out there as he's getting flanked by the Chaos, by Bring the Pain. Now it seems Kanan MR was drawn. I did not catch this, but he did lose his Sentinel there as the Ruined House of a Sentinel. Oh, but his Catachans on the field, and he do get a pretty good grenade blast off. But so I'm gonna have to bail out of there a bit because Catachans are not extremely tough, and if they can't close the distance in time, they will get shredded by double Guardian squads. Now it seems the blue team is completely massed in the center, with the red team gaining map control over the north and the south, and the generators are taking a bit of a pounding over here. Sorry about that. But it seems we do have Dark Hannibal. Dark Hannibal really doesn't have all that much on the field. He did lose his Scout squad and only has a single attack Marine squad on the field. And now we do have this Havoc squad, but Bring the Pain but forcing his guys to this wall over here, and now getting the drop on this Chaos Havoc squad. So great use of the Warboss's ability to break through walls here. This Havoc team is desperately trying to set up, but they won't set up in time because that Warboss is going to just jump right on in on them. So the attack Marines are drawing fire over here and allowing the Orcs to swing around and get some good flanking shots on these Chaos Marines. These Chaos Marines are flanked now and will decide to take some fire. Now this Plague Champion really getting hammered by the Warboss, so he's going to have to get out there before he gets chopped to bits by the Orc's sword. Now these Chaos Marines are going to have to get out there because we're just really outnumbered over here. Meanwhile, we do have these Catachans are suppressed by this weapons team over here. The Eldar player continuing his gen bash, completely wrecking this gen farm. So now the blue team really behind on the power game over here. They have 32 power to 39, still doing quite well because Bring the Pain is doing well up north as well. So both teams are losing power generators on every side. But Kanan MR16 is in a bit of trouble. His Catachans and Guardsman squads taking lots of casualties. I think he did lose a Guardsman squad as well. Yes, he did. But he is the first to hit tier 2. Bigdaddy going very heavy to tier 1, going for Noise Marines over here, and he already has Havocs and double attack squad, so he's getting extremely heavy in the tier 1. CuRReLi is also pretty quite moderate in the tier 1. If Kanan is sort of bashed up over here, but gonna have to be careful now. This turret is really outflanked over here, and these Chaos Marines will be laying down a hurt on the Techmarine. Now the Techmarine is getting the Mastercrafted Bolter. I really wouldn't be doing that. I'd rather go for the Plasma Gun, seeing as they're double Chaos on the field. And the Plasma Gun against a ranged Chaos unit, ranged Chaos army, will really be able to lay down some hurt, especially with the overcharged Plasma ability. So Dark Hannibal going for some Devastated Marines. Dark Hannibal and Kanan are sort of outmatched over here by the opponents, but we do have Bring the Pain having some good relinquish control up north, and I think he's gonna try and flank behind these orcs over here. Now this Havoc squad has a whole orc horde behind them. They're taking some pretty heavy damage, and now the orcs are swarming in from behind them. They're gonna have to be very careful. I don't think they're gonna get out of them in time actually. Getting knocked back and just torn in. Yeah, down goes the Havoc squad, and now unfortunately retreat path to the orc army. They're getting force meleeed everywhere. But unfortunately I think these squads are gonna make it out just in time. So great move by Bring the Pain over there. These Noise Marines charging in, using the Cacophonous Blast to knock back the orcs to give them a little bit of breathing space, but still having to retreat right through the orc horde and taking lots and lots of casualties. Unfortunately, they are getting suppressed by Sergyna's Havoc squad, so allowing them to retreat. So great use of covering fire by allies over there to protect each other's retreat paths. Now the Eldar player catching the orc horde on the flank. The orc horde is a little bit pinned over here, and we do have grenades being thrown in the orc horde. Oh my, grenade spikes going in, but we did have the Imperial Guard player coming to the rescue, and the orcs did take some pretty heavy damage over there, but now these characters are gonna have to be very careful. Getting swarmed by the Banshees, but just getting out of there in time. Banshees going for the softer Guardsmen instead. So now the Guardsmen are being forced to retreat, really getting diced up quite nicely by these Banshees. Banshees is very dangerous because they really have the ability to chase down fleeing units. So yeah, so that Guardsman squad really hammered down to 2 men only, or a single Guardsman and a Sarge. Now we do have the Shuriken weapons team. Cannon, we do have players starting to hit tier 2. Bigdaddy still not hitting tier 2 yet. Really could have gone for tier 2, and an early Blood Crusher would have really dominated the field. But now we have Bring the Pain going for tier 2 now. The red team seems to have really advanced in the power game. They have 69 power to just 29, so they really no excuse for them not for all of them to be in tier 2 right now. But now we have Kanan going for a Chimera over here, so we have not much hard AV on the field. A Chimera will be very useful. Yes, we do have a Blood Crusher finally being built. This Blood Crusher will really be able to help Sergyna get some good map control over the north. Now Dark Hannibal, this is one thing I do not like. I think the Techmarine is one of the most powerful heroes for the Space Marines, but when you just build turrets everywhere, it's really not going to do much good. I mean, turrets need to be well placed at the strategic time. Oh, we do have the Noise Marines suppressing this whole orc squad over here, but the Warboss once again just bursting through the wall. Now this orc squad in a little bit of trouble, gonna have to get out there. This Shooter Boy squad gonna have to retreat as well, because just getting flanked by Double Guardians. Double Guardians causing lots of damage, very shooty units. But now they are getting suppressed, and now the Chimera is on the field, and there's nothing that can stop this Chimera. This Chimera is just charging forward and laying down the hurt. We do have the Predatrons moving forward in support of the Chimera, with Lord General and Guardsmen appearing on the field. So now these Chaos Marines are in big trouble because they do not have an answer to these the Chimera and this huge Imperial Guard force. So now these Chaos Space Marines are just gonna be forced to retreat out one, and one of the Chaos Marines did get gibbed with the little bloody chunks over there. So poor little Space Marine. Now this Chimera is just charging forward. It doesn't care, but we do have a Bright Lance weapon team, so it has to be a little bit aware of a Bright Lance weapon team looking around. Now we do have Blood Crusher on the field heading up north. This Tactical Marine squad is gonna have to be careful. It's gonna have to retreat. I think that Blood Crusher is right on it. I think that Space Marine will probably get away in time, so unfortunate there. But now has a clear shot at the power generators, and you do have a Chaos Dreadnought being built right here, so that will really be able to lay down some hurt on the blue team if they do not have a hard AV. But we do have Stormtroopers on the field, armed with melter guns, so this Stormtrooper squad, when infiltrated, can really decimate any walker units that comes in a view. Stormtrooper squads are great anti-AV units. I really love it. Love Stormtrooper squads. And they're good at killing Marines too. Now we do have this Bright Lance weapon team on the field. Is getting in some good hits on the Chimera. The Chimera has to be careful. The Imperial Guardsmen are trying to come forward to support. And now they are just getting suppressed by this weapons team. Sentinel coming forward and stomping the wrong target. And now we have grenade spikes going off. So now this Imperial Guardsman has 4 hit points. I don't think they're gonna get out. It's just down to the Commissar, and he's still running around on the field. He needs to get out of there. And we do have the Orc Weird Boy and the Orc Bring the Pain coming in to support. So looks like the blue team, just by sheer weight of numbers, actually just got managed to push back the Eldar player, and he was getting double teamed, so he was forced to retreat over there. But I think CuRReLi had Cannon banged the rights over there. The Chimera and the Stormtrooper and the Infantry squad are really hammered, so sort of triple teamed actually. But now the blue team has control of the southern alleyway, but they relinquished control of the north, and now their generators are just getting absolutely massacred up north. So this is turning in a little bit of a problem for them, but we do have CuRReLi going for he's just regrouping back in the base over here, but he is going for a Wraith Lord. So we do have some pretty serious walkers on the field. We have double Blood Crushers coming up for Sergyna over here. So now all teams have some pretty big armies. You do have the Lord General with his melter guns over here. So with his melter guns, he'll really better lay down some hurt, but he is taking a lot of damage from these Chaos Space Marines. These Chaos Space Marines are getting suppressed by the Devastator Squad over here. Devastator Squad taking lots of damage from the Doom Bolt, and now the Blood Crusher is just charging in on them. Those Devastators need to get out of there. No, they don't. They explode into bloody chunks. And this Blood Crusher is just storming through the entire Orc Horde over here. But we do have a Warboss with a Power Claw, so he'll be able to lay down some hurt. But we do have a Chaos General with an Auto Cannon, but the Catachans with the Sarge Melter Gun are laying down some pretty good hurt on this. Warboss really destroyed. Oh my, the Warboss just single-handedly destroyed that Blood Crusher. Now we have the Wraith Lord on the field, and the Chaos General are just getting overwhelmed by a flurry of Melter Gun shots. This Orc Horde is really taking some severe damage, but the Warboss is doing lots of damage. Now we have there's too many things happening at once. I can't commentate on it. We have the second Blood Crusher playing on the field, and we do have a little plague cloud running around, infecting all these poor little Imperial Guards. These Imperial Guards won't have to move, otherwise they're gonna get touched by this. Oh no, they did get infected. These Catachans need to get out of there, otherwise they are just gonna go down a green cloud of pestilent smog. We have the Wraith Lord strutting his stuff forward over here. Blue team getting gen bashed once more. We do have more Chaos Marines being built. Sergyna has been losing quite a lot of units along with Dark Hannibal over here. Really need to be more careful. This Sentinel needs to get out of there before that Wraith Lord tears it to bits. But now this we do have grenade spike going up on the Catachans. Boom! The Catachans are really hammered. They have to get out of there. The Lord General is ready new, laying down some hurt with the melter guns on this Wraith Lord, and we have anti-tank missiles. And oh my goodness gracious me, that entire Catachan squad is dead. D-E-A-D, dead. And now this Lord General is being slaughtered by this Wraith Lord. Oh no, down goes the Lord General, and now there's only these guardsmen left. And an anti-tank Sentinel firing off missiles, but it's really not doing that much to this Wraith Lord. And now we have Dark Hannibal doing what he does best, which is turtling up in his building and building more turrets. But yeah, turrets. Yeah, if you have two good players, turrets can be useful sometimes, but I think he's being a little bit too defensive over here with his turrets. Techmarine really should be more proactive with a plasma gun and artificial armor to mark targets, to make the focus fire down elite heavy units like Blood Crushers and Dreadnoughts and whatnot. But we do have the blue team, red team, very strong position right now, doing very well power wise and getting some sweet hits on the blue team's power farm over here. And now Kanan is severely outnumbered, having lost his Chimera, his Catachans, and a Guardsman squad, and his Lord General is dead as well. But we do have Bring the Pain having very strong northern presence over here, and I don't think these few Chaos Marines can stand up to the might of the Orc Horde over here. I wouldn't want to be these few Chaos Space Marines over here. They are getting a little plague spelled over here by the Plague Champion, but these Chaos Space Marines really need to be getting out of there now. The Warboss is just tearing into them. Yes, they are retreating. The Orcs taking some casualties. They really need a war truck so they can reinforce on the field.